Welcome back, guys. On the way to audit. We're in Hull today. Homicide police. Just come across this this traffic stop in the garage. Just thought we'd come and say hello, see what's going on. No insurance being seized.
Seized for no insurance.
So that'll be that car. Officer in there. So I think you'll be waiting for recovery now.
Yeah, I've been abusing any members of public lately.
Sorry?
You've brutalised any members of public lately.
I can't say I have.
Violated any? Stole anything out of stock room?
Nope.
Made any false reports?
Nope.
Nothing like that?
No.
So you're not corrupt? No. What do you think about corrupt officers at East Yorkshire and the misconduct outcomes and the abuse of Section 50 Anti-Social Behaviour Act?
Sorry?
What do you think of police corruption at East Yorkshire?
Well, it needs to be dealt with appropriately, which it will be done.
Respect for you for that, mate. Yeah.
What do you think about the abuse of Section 50?
Section 50,
yeah,
the Police Reform Act.
Yep.
So if it's going to be dealt with appropriately, what about when the police officers are stopping people at Cluff Road Police Station and demanding details under Section 50 Anti-Social Behaviour Act without any grounds?
I can't speak of individual
cases. It's happening all the time, mate, and we're going...
That's something that you need to obviously
what would you say to
relevant channels, isn't it?
What would you say to an officer who's abusing the Section 50 Anti-Social Behaviour Act and acquiring people's details without any grounds?
That's obviously not for me to comment on, but
why
obviously
not? All the people doing it.
If you've got issues...
But you're the people you're wearing the uniform, man.
Right. I'm not the person that's doing it.
What if you witnessed an officer using the Section 50 unlawfully? What would you say to him?
I haven't, so...
You've never witnessed that. But what if you did?
Okay, well I would interject.
You would interject and you'd stop them from doing it. Well, I appreciate that. I respect that. I do.
Well, listen, we do respect you for that, because you know what? Not many police officers would actually say that. In fact, that I'd interject them. So
if
you're telling me
that wasn't getting dealt with in front of me properly, then I would challenge it.
And would you challenge another officer? Would you actually do that?
Well, yeah.
Because not many would admit to doing that.
It's down to honesty and integrity.
Well, we were massive respect for that. And you'll get a lot of love in the comments.
Yeah, can I just... Mate, right, and sorry for firing hard questions at you, but it is...
Sorry.
Listen, mate, it is a massive concern to us. It is in our art, right?
Like I say, if you've got issues with how it's been dealt with, there is awareness.
What it is, mate, it's like when we get told that, right, to give you details under that act, right, we know that in law, if we don't give details, it's a separate charge. Not that we have to then prove the antisocial behaviour, that we know that that's a separate charge just for not giving the details.
All I'd say to you is, obviously, if you feel like you've been dealt with inappropriately, or you've not been dealt with the way you should have been dealt with, then there is a channel to...
So you go through PSD,
yeah.
Right? So the thing about that is, when you ring 101 to put a complaint in about the use of Section 50 to PSD,
right,
they won't take the complaint unless you give your details.
Right.
So now we've spoken to the IOPC, we've found out that Section 5.2, 5.6
right,
of their guidelines means that you don't have to give your details.
Right.
So we've now educated the 101 staff,
yeah,
and now we're here to ask some questions about Section 50.
And it's happening
massive
all the time
respect to you for the comments you've made.
Respect to you for your time, mate. And all we are out to do, right, is inform officers that we're not going to let you abuse powers, right?
We're not here to abuse.
They are, mate. A lot of them are.
Well,
you're not, maybe, because listen,
if
you're not corrupt, right, and you're saying that, and by you saying that you didn't eject to another officer tells me that you are genuine and you're not corrupt. But what about the corrupt ones that do?
Like I said, they obviously need to be dealt with.
But they don't get dealt with because I've had it.
Well, that's not for me to comment on as a police officer.
No.
That's not my department.
Just
I work in traffic.
Yeah. The thing is, though, you can normally tell a good officer within the first couple of seconds, and you can tell that you're all right. Can I just get you to do one thing for me before we go? Can you just identify yourself, please?
Yeah, it's PC 2080.
2080. Thank you very much.
We need officers like you who are willing to communicate with the public back in a respectful way, right? It goes a long way, man. Do you know what I mean? But more times than often, we're getting officers who really don't like us doing what we're doing, and all we're doing is trying to stick up for our rights. That's all right.
Not a problem, Jed.
Respect to you.
Right, take care of yourself.
See you later, pal. So we found a good one, we think. He seems alright anyway. He's definitely not stupid. He knows the answers to the questions. Whether he believes them or not, it's a different story. But he's definitely not stupid enough to give the wrong answer. But we're going to carry on. We're going to head down to Cluff Road. We're going to get on the audit. We'll see you there, guys. Welcome back, guys.
Professional standards say, Michael.
So Professional Standards have apologised on the phone about the use of Section 50 unlawfully. They are sending me a letter out with that apology on there, and we'll be taking it to their supervising officers as well.
Right, so we've got it under strict authority that tower will no longer be getting abused here. So we've come here to do an audit, guys, to test it out. And if it goes through today, we don't get this
Welcome back to the channel, guys. News Now Yorkshire here. We're back at Cluff Road Police Station in Hull, part of Humberside Police, and we've had the confirmation from PSD that they can't use the Section 50 in this situation, but they still do it. Right, ladies.
Hello. Hello.
Heading out.
Yes, yeah.
Who's the driver? That'll be you. Could you do us a favour when you head out? You just flash lights for me, so I get a picture of it.
No, sorry, I can't. I'm only supposed to do that when I'm responding to a job.
Oh, that's what they all say.
Hi. Thank you.
See you later.
Although these days it's Michael giving me shout outs on my channel. We've got slightly more.
So we've had the confirmation from PSD, Professional Standards. We've had the confirmation that they can't use Section 50 in this instance. We're perfectly allowed to film outside a police station, and it's not antisocial. It's not unlawful in any way, shape or form. So we're back here today. We're going to see what happens at Cluff Road, and with a bit of extra information and some backing from PSD. We've got an officer here, must have been filling up his car, waiting to head out. Not really sure what's going on here, but this blue car pulled up to the gates as if he wanted to come out, and now he stopped. Now the gate's closing again. I'm not really sure why, but I guess we'll wait and find out. So the blue car's reversed back, now he's pulled out the officers to have a little chat. I wonder what they're saying.
How with us?
So we've got a Kevin in the car, in the blue car.
Are you alright?
Not bad, are you?
All we ask is that you don't film personal.
All we ask is that you don't brutalise. All we ask is that all we ask is that you don't brutalise any innocent members of the public. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day, ladies. Have a lovely day.
Just let people go about their business. And
Yeah, look.
Yeah, just let people go about the business. You get back in your car, get on with your job.
Stop blocking the gate.
We're not blocking the gate, we come to speak to you.
It's not open. I suggest you go get coffee and donuts time. Thank you very
We
much.
come to speak to you because you approached us. That's why we're at the gate. Before we wasn't at the gate.
Guys.
For your safety, mate.
Oh, thank you very
Guys,
much for
listen.
that. I appreciate it, but I don't need your help.
Guys,
You can
can
get
you
back
hear
in
me
your
out?
car, get on with your job. Thank
We're
you.
here today to make sure the police officers at Cluff Road Police Station are not violating Section 50 of the Antisocial Behaviour Act. Because we've been in touch with Professional Standards and we've got an apology, guys. Can we say big up the apology from Professional Standards?
Big shout out to Professional
Acting in the boundaries
Standards.
of the law, guys. Don't be brutalising any of our brothers, uncles, sisters, cousins, aunties, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters. Don't brutalise us, guys, because we're not having it. We are the 99%, guys. We're taking back our power. Brutalised and violated. We've had our details stolen. We've been threatened with arrest, etc. And now we're here. What we're doing is this is us gloating. All right. We've had the apology from Professional Standards. The officers have been educated. They've come out to speak to us. They've been educated even more. Now she's getting in a car. Now the lady at the back's educating the guy in the blue car. This is brilliant, guys. We're all learning today. We're all learning today. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day, guys. Have a lovely day.
So I bet no one would have taken notice of this guy and his car, but I bet everybody's taking notice now. He's put himself the star of the show.
The star of the show in, is that a Ludo? Is that a Volkswagen Ludo?
Is it a Ludo? Is it an up?
We'll find out in a minute. God bless you, Mr. Detention
Bye bye.
Officer. It's an up.
It's an up.
Victory. A victory day for auditors, guys. It's our victory day. We're up here gloating.
We're here for the dub.
We're not taking details today.
We're taking the dub. We're taking it home.
Today.
No Section 50 coming out today.
Today, sir.
You know what Section 50 is of the Police Reform Act?
And would you like to abuse it today, sir? Would you like to abuse Section 50 today? Would you like to violate me?
We're here for you. If you want to abuse us, you're very welcome
Would you like me to bend over for you, sir? Would you like me to pull down my trousers and bend over so you can violate me even more?
We'll spread the butter for you.
The Lurpak, sir. The Lurpak. We're not cheap on butter, sir. We're not cheap on butter. We spread the Lurpak. Sorry guys, bit childish that, but listen, it is Victory Day. Let's get rid of this police car.
Might be a little bit childish this, guys, but we're here to gloat. We're here to gloat because last time we came we was very respectful. It was very calm. And we got violated. We got violated. Using Section 50 on us.
We can take this territory and we can add it to the other territory that we've accumulated. You alright, mates? You're brutalising any members of the public today. Me and Michael have worked hard at this. We've literally been up here 4 times. We got violated 3 times, and to which we took further action. And this was just to check to see if we are literally going to be violated again, to see if Professional Standards were speaking truth. And yeah, it seems that they have been educated and that we are actually allowed to do that now, which we knew anyway. We knew that. It just takes you getting violated a few times and kicking up a fuss before they get the knowledge, which
That's
is
right.
disgusting.
And it took me 12 or 13 phone calls to actually get through to Professional Standards without giving my details.
Yeah.
But eventually we got through, we got to the right person, he apologised, he's sending me a letter of apology out. And we're going to find out what the legislation is behind not giving you details when you haven't committed antisocial behaviour.
We've been abused under Section 50 Antisocial Behaviour Act 3 times at this police station.
Section 50?
Yep, of the Police Reform Act.
Right, do you want to speak to an officer?
We sure do, love.
Right, would you like to take a seat?
We'll just stand there, love, thank you.
No, could you take a seat?
Sorry, love, we don't take
please?
your orders, you work for us.
Where do you want me to take the seat?
I'd like you to sit over there, please.
Oh, you said take it. I thought you wanted to take it somewhere.
The answer is. And that's what we're fighting
That still doesn't stop me believing in what we're doing.
That's what we're doing, yeah, but does that say that somebody gives you £1,000 every day a year, but on the last day they punch you in face and it's alright? No, it's not, man.
Well, no, but
No, it's not.
that one person's actions don't account for the full...
It does.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
It does because there's a culture
It doesn't,
in there.
does it? It's like saying, all young people dressed like you
Yeah.
are thugs.
Let's just get this right though.
My son dresses like that.
It wasn't heated until you turned up.
I want the information for my
So go give the
for my
information.
child.
Go give the information then.
But I can't actually stood there.
So if you're not comfortable doing it in public, you should go in a private room.
What?
You
Go in a
want
private
what I
room?
can
Is
ask?
there a private room
Yeah, there's
there?
loads behind there. Loads.
Have I been asked if I can go?
Well, that's their job, not mine.
But I should be able to come in here and not have people
And
like
so
you
should
on
we.
cameras.
So
Well, I should be able to come in and not have people like you telling me I can't film.
But why
Well, why should you be able to phone? Why do your rights trump mine?
You are?
Why do your rights trump mine?
You are?
What are you getting all aggressive for?
When you filming
Don't get aggressive. Don't get aggressive. Don't get aggressive there. Don't do it in the police station. You're silly sausage. Don't get aggressive. Cheers. We've got a massive following. Once it comes steaming in, he's got no about him, love. Sorry. He's got no about him. Why won't he take a walk then? He wants to come steaming in, but he won't walk. He wants to come steaming in here like he's going to do
because
something.
he's got something about him, because he's got 2 children
I've got
and
caught.
a job.
What is he walking in like he's going to do something then? Why can't he walk in civilly then? Why can't you be civil?
I am civil.
No, you're not. You've been
I
irate for
asked
nothing.
you not to film.
And we're saying no.
Because I want the
Accept
information.
it. Accept we're saying no. We're saying no. Tough luck.
But then I
Now we're
don't
saying
want-
it. Now we're saying it hard.
I don't want to film.
Tough luck. We don't care now. We don't care now. We're saying it hard now. We don't give a shit.
Well, good, then you speak
But
well.
so what? Be
don't
nice
you?
to
Your
people then. Yeah, be nice to people then, and they'll be nice back to you. No. Respect's a two-way street, love. We're very respectful. We just amplify it and multiply by 10. That's what we do. Far more. Far more. I earn a lot of money. I'm not a silly girl. You're a silly girl.
You're judging
You're a silly girl
your
with a wet boyfriend.
experience with the police.
No, it's not just
as
mine.
The whole thing.
It's not just mine. I speak for 70,000
think you,
people.
People would look at
I
you.
speak for 70,000
and think,
people.
Thug, I don't
People would
think
look at you and think you're a mouthy bird. That's all they think you are, mouthy
Would
woman,
they?
yeah. One of those
Mouthy
mouthy birds.
woman.
That's all you are,
I
yeah.
want to come in here.
I don't care what you
I
want.
want to
So what,
deal
you are the
with
queen.
what I've got to
You are the
deal
queen,
with.
you're not special.
So go
You're
deal
not
with it
special.
then. Stop talking to us.
You think you're
I'm sick of
special?
hearing your
You think
voice.
your rights trump ours? You think, yeah, this lady thinks her rights. What's our rights?
All right, pal, how are you doing?
Sort this out, right?
Have a word for us, mate.
Right, but we're in public and we're performing a legal activity, and she's having a go at us, right?
I am having a go.
You are having a go?
I asked you not to film.
But we brought our friend 2080 out to sort it out for us.
But you're our job, you're the work.
You need to see PSD.
We are not PSD, but we need to speak to an officer. You'll do. Want to come outside?
I've already spoke to you once,
Yep.
so I think it's probably best you speak to somebody.
We are, yeah, but you'll be handy here, right? Because you said there that you didn't object if anybody's going to abuse that power today.
Yeah,
So we'd like you to be around because you're our protection
appreciate
today.
what you're saying. Just bear with me a couple of minutes.
Awesome.
2080.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the
All right,
one,
just
man.
bear with me.
Appreciate it.
And you're our protector today. You have to be in the boundaries of the law.
So we got this officer who said he would interject if anything was going wrong, and he's done exactly that. He's done exactly that. He's come out to sort it out for us.
The point of us being here is because when people are covering police brutality stories here, they're coming out and they're using certain police powers to protect people's details unlawfully, right? And they're doing it time on. They're basically saying you can't come here and do it. You know what I mean? Bro, honestly, mate, we've had the shit. We've had everything we took off of us like police. It's a war, this, mate.
You've got a sword off walking out there, don't you?
So we're going to wrap that one up there. We're going to wrap that one up at Cluff Road Police Station. We've had it confirmed. We're not doing anything wrong. Professional standards have told us already. And then we've got Officer 2080 coming out, being absolutely spot on, coming out to educate people. And we'll keep educating people until everybody knows that you are allowed to do this. It's not antisocial. Expect us on another audit.
Expect us! Respect everybody. Respect him.
They are, mate.
Yo, thanks for the support, bro. Give us
Some beats, bro.
Oh, is it broke? Yeah. God bless you, man. Respect, bro.
Respect. We're just leaving, and then the supporter comes pulling up. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day, everybody. Have a lovely day.